do I miss winter? I know that we were supposed to do our flag Kinyu Saga project. We had to pack soap caddies today because we have the event on Friday. I have more soap caddies that need to be packed, and also the place store. So I need which ones I had so that I could have them get the selection that they would like to have for their store. So it ran way later. Thank goodness who was cutting and bagging and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know how many we did. I'd say 30 or 40 of them that I just to put away. Just hadn't. Everything ran a lot more delayed. It's about 6:41. We're heading to Sundays, and Josh has to go. We cannot find a straight edge so that we can cut the foam board more accurately. The next project we're doing, the flag project we're doing, is an 8x8. So with that being said, we have to go to Harbor Freight because we can't find his, and it's just too hot to go rooting around in the garage, and that's a whole nother project.
We'll find it.
And the minute we buy this one, guarantee you we're going to find the one that he can't find. We did find a straight edge, or am I right? Corner edge?
Framing
square, but that's not square. So he needs
the framing square is meant to be square. That's why it's called a framing square. But I don't have a proper tool or a proper bench to work on to adjust the
So he needs a straight edge so he can make sure that when we're cutting like 8x8s, we're cutting it pretty straight on point. So we're going to Harbor Freight. They have one pretty reasonable. I think it's like $22. So he's going to go pick up one because we know where this is all leading to. Another thing for you all. Almost like little sticks or something like that. I posted that. I'm in a group on Facebook for this artwork, and somebody said, "Oh, I wonder if these would be even better than the seam rippers, because the seam rippers tend to at times have fray marks." Everybody loved my idea of using the glue to kind of make sure things don't fray, but they thought maybe these little tools would work even better than the seam rippers because they won't, even though you're using the dull side of the seam ripper, sometimes you get a little bit of a, it gets caught on the fabric. And so, anyway, I will be ordering that just to see if it works a little bit better, and maybe use that when we have to kind of use the glue to kind of get in and kind of make sure that if there's any frays. Everybody really liked that idea. So I will be putting that on the fabric list, both the quick drying glue that I'm using and that as well. So I'll be adding that to the list of supplies that we are using. We were going to do the flag about 6 o'clock tonight, and Josh said, "Oh, what about your flag live?" And I'm like, I'm in the mix of soap caddies. And I need to go give them their soap caddies that they're asking for, and two, I've been having to make soap caddies because I want to make sure I have enough inventory and enough color selection for the event that we're doing on Friday. And it's supposed to be hot, so I'm praying it's not too terribly hot.
Ohio's hot.
Yes, we're supposed to get a heat wave tremendously. And if I lose y'all all at any point during this, I'm going to say be proud of being you. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And again, guys, we're about 23, 35 watch hours, so any watch hours can be a real assistance right now as we're getting back to monetization. So if I lose you all at any point, or I've said my piece, right, you all know that if I kind of just stop, it means our thing stopped, and I'll just keep, whatever. So you all know the routine. So anyway, and I just thought I'm just too, just in the mix of all of it, and then to be sitting there and doing all that, and then to get up and having to run these 2 errands, it'll probably be like 8:30, 9 o'clock before I get back home, and I'm tired. Yesterday was tiring, and yesterday was a little bit of an emotional day for me. I don't know why. Well, come on, Eagle. Well, I do know why, but it's something that I feel like I try to tell you guys a lot. There's just some things I need to keep private. So there's things right now I'm kind of working out in my head and trying to get through, and trying to do it in a way that is loving and respectful and all of those kind of things. Hi, Zach. Welcome on in. You guys can put hashtag blessed in the chat. You want people to know where your channel is so that they can connect with you. So anyway, we will be on tomorrow at 6 o'clock working on the flag project. Josh hasn't even cut the foam yet, and he doesn't want to cut it till he sees if this helps him cut it better so it's much more straight. And so we're going to be doing that as well, because it's not just this one. We've got to do this one. We've got to cut the ones for the goose, because we will be at the goose on Friday, so I'm going to be working on a project there. We need to cut the goose. I've got teacups that we're going to be cutting out. I thought would be cute to work on, and then I can start getting some of these patterns up on our merch store so you guys have them for your personal use. So I have to test them out before we do that, so I can say, oh, this little correction needs to be made, this little correction needs to be made, and so forth and so on. Another thing too that I found out recently is that you can use cord, you can use yarn, you can use, hi Zach, you can use I've got some like that's awesome, like thin like sparkly string. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. Like string to be able to put in between the grooves if you really want them to pop, and so I'll be looking to do that for especially this flag project. I just thought it was very fitting as we're going to celebrate 4th of July this weekend, and believe it or not, we're probably going to have a turkey. I know that sounds really weird, but
hey, we're having a free bird.
But we've had a turkey in there for sometimes it goes, sometimes it's, I don't know. So if you all see me, one in the chat, if you can hear me in the chat. So anyway, that's just kind of it. I just kind of wanted to give everybody kind of a quick update, let you all know what was happening, why I rescheduled the live from today to yesterday, to get today till tomorrow. I never thought packing that would take that long. I guess it did.
If we knew that long, we would have done it a lot sooner.
Yeah, so anyway, but I'm going to we'll do it tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm probably going to get off here because I don't know whether or not that disconnect thing made me that you can't hear me or not anymore. I'm going to kind of, it's been a regrouping day to some degree for me, and I can guarantee you we will not be outside this week unless we absolutely have to. It is supposed to be 106.
It's the heat index.
It's the heat.
That feels like temperature.
It feels like temperature. Well, right now it feels like 106.
Well, not right now.
Well, to this girl,
Wednesday, Thursday.
To this girl, it seems like it. So anyway.
Oh no! Don't get me wrong. It feels like 1,006.
Yeah, we're much cooler people. We like cool weather. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, guys. We're gonna go to Sundays and drop the soap caddies off, and then go to Harbor Freight, and then I'm gonna go home and make more soap caddies because I need to make sure I have a good. Because I'm about ready to lose 20 of them. I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful. So anyway, guys, I will see y'all later. I love y'all. Remember, be proud of being you. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is required. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the flag that we'll be working on, okay? Continue to watch. Continue to support. And continue to make those connections. They're so valuable. Love y'all. Bye-bye, everybody.